takes offense at a day in your celebration. 'Cause we all know in our minds that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you. And I'm sure you would agree, what could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a David Wood. He said, aside for his recognition, because it should never be just because some cannot see. The dream is clear as he, that they should make it become an illusion. And we all know everything that each different time will bring. Or in peace our heart will sing. Thanks to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
to last 1,000 years.
Where's Florry? Florry has road to deal with real life. Of whiny bitches, they have full 80 scored 10,000. That's 8,000 to 1. Besides, they have a point. These are fearful odds. Oh, that we now had here. But 1/10,000 of those subs from Shenrir that watch no vids today. What's he that wishes so? My cousin, Aljun? No, my fair cousin. If the channel's marked to die, we are enough to do YouTube loss. And if to grow, the fewer men, the greater share of honor. Jake's will, I pray thee, wish not one man more. Rather, proclaim it, Aljun, through my sub-base, that he which hath no stomach to this fight, let him unsub. His brow's history shall be made, and strategy tips put into his head. We would not let's play in that man's company that fears his viewership to die with us. This day is called the Feast of Florian. He that outviews this day and comes safe home will stand a tiptoe when this day is named, and rouse him at the name of Florian. He that shall sup this day and live old age will yearly, on the vigil, spam his friend list and say tomorrow is St. Florence. Then will he link this vid and show his name and say these comments I made on Florence Day. Old subs forget, yet all shall be forgot, but he'll remember with advantages what comments he typed that day. And shall our names, familiar in their mouths as household words, Florry the King, Aljun and Skiff, Saber and Lyle, Audrain and Emily be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. This story shall the good pro teach the noob, and Florence Florian shall ne'er go by, from this day till the ending of the world. But we in it shall be remembered, we few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his time with me shall be my brother. Be he ne'er so vile, this day shall gentle his condition. And subs from Shen and Jake now abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whilst any chats that watched with us upon St. Florence Day.
Happy birthday.
Yay! Can you see? Yeah, you can. Okay. Just lower this a little bit. Thank you, guys. Oh boy. Oh, okay, that's loud. That's really freaking loud. Sorry. I have some hats to tip, man. How old is the birthday boy? The birthday boy is 26 years old. I have hats to tip, man. I have hats to tip. Warlord and Elf, thank you for the bits, man. Tip my hat off to you, sir. Am I quitting smoking now? No, that's 28. Old Arnie, thank you for 7 months in a row. Tip my hat off to you, sir. That was the Dutch anthem, by the way. And Shadow Seeker 20, thank you for 2 months in a row. Tip my hat off to you, sir. How far has the Eugenics program gotten? I'll show you in a bit. Tabata01, thank you for 2 months in a row. Tip my head off to you, sir. Asks, hi, does anyone know how to order an army to board ships while they're still in port? I can't find it, and happy birthday. That's because that option is not in the game. Which is, I don't know why that option's not there. You would expect that option to be there. One thing you can do, which should work even in that situation, is get your navy, park it on naval landing, and then it will automatically transport your units for you and bring them to the destination and do the naval landing. So you can turn this on and then be like, hey, I want this army to go to Crete. And then it will automatically, which is cool that that's there. That's super advanced. EU4 doesn't have this. Hoi 4 doesn't have this, sort of, but it's very clunky, at least in my opinion. So this is great. I fucking love this. I just don't get why they remove the embark option. That makes no sense to me, but whatever. See, it's like they added cruise control, but then I don't know anything about cars. Small disclaimer. It's like they added cruise control, but then forgot to include the brakes or something. I don't know. It's more hats. Tabata00, I think I tipped my hat, but I'm tipping it again. Tip my hat up to you, sir. I'm 26. Merry Christmas, yes. I wish you the happiest of birthdays. I hope you have a great day surrounded by good food, good friends, and family. I hope you get what you want, excluding me. Sorry, I can't make it, Joy. Let me get my chat on screen. I mean, you sort of made it. You're here right now, aren't you? Let me just select this region real quick. Oh shit, I fucked up. Let's do it like this. Do I look older? That's just because of the hat. Banana, penis, vagina. I like to punch bananas in the face, but not on Monday. Sound feels awfully loud to me. Banana, penis, vagina. Banana. Okay, I think it's fine. You missed my hat tip at the start of the stream. Ominous67, thank you for subbing for... I want to say 19 months in a row. Tip my hat off to you, sir. I want to say 19, but it could also be 23. I don't know, because I didn't see the thing. Attaboy, thank you for 14 months in a row. Tip my hat off to you, sir. And yeah, someone was asking how the eugenics program was getting along. So let's take a look. So this is our starting character, Ferris. The one from the Pyrrhic victory, yes, that one. What we did was we became friends with the daughter of Cassander and his wife, which was the sister of Alexander the Great. So we married the daughter of the sister of Alexander the Great. We became friends with her and then wooed her over to our court. Which required us to wait a little bit because this guy was already of eligible age. You see this? She's way younger. So we were 31 when we got married. And she had both the daughter had both the blood of the Antipatros, which is the Macedonian Macedonian trait, and the blood of the Argeads. And this passes on matrilineally. So, our daughter then had the blood of the Argeads. We then sucked up to one of the children of the starting ruler of Egypt, Ptolemy Caranus Lagid. So one of his children, we became friends with him and brought him over to Epirus to marry our daughter. This guy had the blood of the Legidate, which passes on from male to children, and she had the Argeads, which passes on from females to children. And then they had a daughter, which can't pass on this trait, so she's not going to be the new heir. But they also had a son, which is Nicias Akide. And he has 11 and 10 and then 2, which is kind of sad that he only has 2 in oratory, especially since oratory is so important. But, you know, I could change the succession law to make this guy the ruler instead. He's way less good in these categories, but he's got way more in charisma. So I'm kind of tempted to have him be the ruler, which I can change the succession law so that happens. Because I can do younger brother, right? The youngest child. Agnatic seniority is a rarer form of patrilineal succession in which the reigning monarch's younger brothers are higher in the order of succession than his son. Alright, no, we can't do that. I thought this was I think I'm confusing primogeniture with ultimogeniture. But before this guy becomes the heir, so before my ruler dies, or before I change the succession law even, I can just imprison this guy and make him go away, you know? Not if he's the heir. If he's the heir, I can't do that anymore. Happy birthday, thank you! Ladies and gentlemen, prayer. Oh, okay. It's the copy pasta. I married him off to like a 2 charisma as well. I don't know if that has any effect. But yeah, that is our that is the opening of our eugenics program. Now, yesterday we conquered Anatolia, which gave us quite a bit of aggressive expansion, and today we're hoping to conquer the rest of Greece, so we can finally change our citizenship law. And, well, I have this guy on naval landing. I'd like to stop that naval landing that I just told him to do. And let's use naval landing again and get these troops home to Greece, where we'll be fighting. How have I learned all these random things when the game just came out a couple days ago? Well, I've already played quite a bit. I've played 183 hours. I've had the game for a week. What's the penalty for imprisonment? Corruption or opinion, like CK2? You pay tyranny? Oh, speaking of which, I have none. I'm not going to negotiate with the slaves. I had a slave uprising, so now for 10 years I'm going to have negative 15% slave unrest. If you stomp, there was a bug. The slave army spawned on top of my army, so I technically didn't beat them because they got insta-wiped.
Impregnator. Rome. www.
I should really change that voice. Ether, thank you for the donation, man. Tip my hat off to you, sir. I should also really turn off donations again. I don't want to get into trouble with IRS. Alright, we should totally embrace that. Walgren78, thank you for summing for 8 months in a row, man. Tip man after you, sir. So we have some disloyal provinces, that's okay. Wow. Some of those guys are getting really upset. The children that I made. I mean, it's nice that we have that many, but at the same time, it's just like... So yeah, I don't know, because... I don't think I can make this guy the heir unless I literally,
Happy Kappa Day.
Oh. Hyper Kappa, man! Thank you for the donation. Tip man up to you, sir. Thank you so much. Happy Kappa Day. That voice is quite nice. I like the little default zombie running too. I didn't know I had donation notifications. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna let this guy breed, whatever. Although, I don't know if there's a female character that we can marry that might be better. Let's take a look from 14 onwards. Vengeful. Oh! Well, she's stubborn and sarcastic. Chaste. No, thank you. That's... Oh, can we check only females, please? I'd like one that's lustful, because then you can make a whole bunch of babies. We'll check from 14 onwards. Yeah, or 12, 11. It's fine. Wow. But that's... Is that not like my sister or something? 'Cause she has both the blood traits. Proud, jealous, disciplined. Yeah, okay. No. Blood of Antigonus and forgiving. We could marry into that. That's fine. Modest and capable. Harsh. No. Oh, but this. Greedy and incapable. It means she's got really high base stats and charisma. Corrupt, unnoticeable, skeptical. I don't think I want unnoticeable people as my heir's wife, because it says in prominence that they're more likely to have babies. Prominent characters are more likely to get married and have children. So maybe this is like also like a fertility bonus, and that's why having both the traits is a good thing, because it gives them plus 20 tyranny or prominence. Sorry. So they start off with 40, which is mind-boggling. So I think we'll have a whole bunch of babies, but I wanted to keep checking characters. I'm not seeing anything nice. Generous, weak-willed, cautious. No. Inflammation. This is nice, but yeah. No, I'm not seeing a fertility trait here. I'm not sure what to look for. I don't know what it looks like. I've got a lot of incapable people in my family. Like, what the hell? But she's only 39. It's whatever. We'll find him a new wife. But first, I need my ruler to die, which he's gonna die at any given point now. And I'd like him to die before I fight my next war, because if he dies, I get negative 10% aggressive expansion discount. Also, I wanted to pick these up, right? Because it gives me 10% heavy infantry discipline. And we can get our grain back. Which is going to give me 10% manpower. You can only marry your ruler. No, no, you can marry anyone from your family. Which means you can also control the other families, this is marriages, provided you have enough daughters to marry away. I'm just gonna make sure everybody's married and making children. Oh, sorry. Previous? There you go. Yeah, everybody's married and making children. Are all the children's children making children? Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna check every family all the time, but periodically I'll have to check if everybody's making babies, because need babies. Marrying sisters is okay. No, marrying sisters is not okay. But you can do cousins, that's fine. That you don't get you don't get issues from that. No, I'm gonna force him to give up his dreams. Also, could we ship this guy over? Yeah, see, the Navy will automatically do that for you, so you don't need to do that shit. You should ban Hyper Kappa. What? Why? No, don't ban Hyper Kappa. Florry said marrying my cousin is fine. Well, in the game, you don't get inbred. You don't get inbred from that. Do we have enough oratory power to fabricate that claim yet? It says this brings in Macedon, but Macedon's dead. I know that for sure. But fighting this guy will get me those two. And fighting this guy will get me nothing. Fighting this guy will end up with me having to fight Dardania. Okay. So I guess we'll just settle for these. So we need to fabricate on Manite. Yeah, I don't need to like wait to declare the war, but I do need to wait with piecing out that war before moving on. So we're going to be fighting these three. Okay. So I have one army over there, one army over there, and I'll pick up another one. And shouldn't this guy be building more roads? It's kind of difficult to tell where my roads are. Okay, we've got a road rolling like that. Yeah, it's also kind of hard to see my arrows because I'm when I'm in political map mode, because it's also yellow, right? So make this rumor disappear? No, it's fine. We can lose the popularity. Thank you, Lulahami. Tip out up to you, sir. Yes, it's the Age of Empires OST. I think it's very fitting. And I'm using this army to build roads because it has light cav, which is the fastest unit in the game, so helps out. Do we have the army on the port yet? Yes, so I'll bring you in there, and then we'll actually bring this guy into Megalopolis. I might need to force march him, actually. Travel times here is awful, we don't have any roads. Yeah, but boats are the shit, they're so much faster than anything else. Can we merge this together? It's kind of bothering me. So, after conquering that, my research efficiency went down the drain. But we're still like 150. No, we're 87 years ahead of time. But I still have hope that we can bring that to a nice spot there. Oh shoot, she has Mentegra. Let's go fix that. Seek treatment. Do we have a good doctor? No, we don't. We don't have a good doctor at all. Oh, but this guy's a good doctor, and he's one of the superhumans that we bred. Too bad he's epileptic. Epileptic. All right. Well, we're good to go. But I don't have a CB, so let's fabricate one. So I can finally get this Greek bit over with. Apparently, if you win the Olympics, which is quite hard to do, but if you win the Olympics, you get opinion with everyone. A lot of opinion, and I think you get a lot of popularity as well, but I've never won the Olympics before. I saw a post on Reddit the other day. Yeah, Mastodon will become the war leader, but Mastodon doesn't exist anymore. So after a day, it will flip. I want to give these people no chance to do anything. And there you go. Now Manite is back to being the leader. Turn force march off. Hopefully we'll recover our men, I'm not sure. Yeah, we will, but very slowly. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make these armies 11. Because I feel like this is going to be a recurring problem. So I'll add a heavy infantry to all of them. Because, you know, that's going to happen every time, so. What's my opinion on just no CB and stabbing up instead of fabricating claims in this game? I don't know, like, you can, like, I like using this. Also, no CBing gives you a war score cost penalty. So, there's something to be said for, like, not doing that. I'll take the population growth, thank you very much. And apparently we've already sieged this down, so it wasn't all that bad. Bring some guys over. We can already piece this guy out now. That money. I'll pass judgment on their important families. No, nothing special. What about this guy? Unnoticeable and just. Besides, she's just gonna die. Nope. What about you? Nope. What about you? No. Oh, kill everyone. I wanted to see if there might be a good candidate for my grandchild, but no lustful and no particularly good stats, so. Is there a reason for not recruiting straight to armies? No. At that point there really wasn't, but I kind of did it anyway. Wasn't I building another unit? Oh, I know. I was building another unit, but I built it in Argos, which got auto-occupied by the fort, so. Right, cool. She fixed her disease. Very nice. You wanna get pregnant one more time? Come on, you can make another baby. Please? Ah, you can make another baby. Come on, come on. No? No baby? Bummer. Just marry your grandchild. Well, we could do that. That's fine. That's. I don't think the game will take that into account. I think you can marry your grandchildren. I'm pretty sure the game wouldn't mind because they only check for sisters, I think. As far as incest modifier goes. Let's take a look. Firid, hey, that's our family. Well, this guy's lustful. His spouse isn't, though. The children are all derpy. Nope. Solicit? I think this brings over only the males. I don't think this brings over the females. So let's check. But I don't think that brought over the females. So we'll have them killed and we'll see if that female joined. So she was 20. Let's wait a couple days. How did I manage to get populist faction of 80 seats to embrace dictatorship? What you do is you go over to government, you show laws, and then you pass these laws over and over and over again. And every time you do, it increases populist influence. The thing is, I embrace so many families, at least that's what I think, that I had to do it like fucking 10 times or something. But really, when I tested it, I only need to do it like 8 times. Or 3 times, sorry. So I think the earlier on you do it, the better, because, well, because it's just better. Let's check if that woman's in our land now. I don't think so. She was 27 and oh, there she is. Okay. Well, I mean, she's 43. This guy's 21. Even if he does become the ruler, he won't reign for that long. I just need him to make babies. Oh, she's already pregnant. Okay, well, let the pregnancy happen. And then she is gonna take a tumble down the cliff. But first she needs to poop out a baby. Because I'm not gonna throw away a good baby. No, 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 no. Alright, can we get rid of that? This, I don't need these forts here anymore. I'd like to build some more marketplaces in this, in the Greek area. Let's see, region map modes, Greece. Alright, that's all of my money. Let's not kill these people. Because this is all going to be citizens, right? So, just let them live. I'll check. Nah. How about this? Nah. The wives, they'll be slaughtered, but the daughters will stay alive. But no. Nothing of particular use. Is there any chance of me formally reviewing this game at this point? I've already done that. So, I don't know if there's a clip of that or something. I think it's, let's say, how did I work this again? I think it's great. Long story short, I think it's great as it is, and I think it has the potential to be the shit. But I already think it's good. I think I set 7.5 with lag, 8.5 without lag, and has the potential to be a 12 out of 10. Where EU4 for me right now is an 11 out of 10. CK2 is an 8. Stellaris is a solid 7. And Hoi 4 is like a 8.9 to a 9. So. Githdar, thank you for someone for 2 months in a row. Tip mad after you, sir. But yeah, EU4 is a definite 11 out of 10 for me. So, yeah, that's basically that. Have you had a baby yet? 9th of October. Alright, then we'll wait. $11 out of 10, but plays a 7 out of... No. Well, I mean, it's not... Like, I don't really classify this as laggy. Too much, at least. Like, this isn't... awfully laggy for me. I mean, it's sort of laggy. Ooh, cool. War score cost reduction. I didn't know we could get that. Oh, no, I did know. Because we just got that because of Tech 11. I'll take that money. Take that money all the way to the bank. Thank you. So yeah, today's going to be a bit of a short stream because I've got family coming over and everything. Let's speed 5 for a bit. What would I rate EU Rome? I don't know, I never played EU Rome. So I can't really rate that. Are these troops seriously suffering attrition? Why? I'll bring one of them. No, one of them needs to go to Pannonia actually. And what is the road building army doing? It's not building enough roads. That's what it's doing. I'm not really sure how to approach the whole fort setup that we have going right now. Kind of tempted to build a whole bunch more. Man, this aggressive expansion is ticking down so quickly, and we still have no tyranny. Although we're about to imprison someone. Okay, cool. They made a baby. So, are you pregnant again? No, she's not pregnant again. So, imprison. And then we'll flog her to death, because it doesn't cost monarch points to do so. Bye-bye, buddy. Alright, arrange marriage. The 27-year-old lustful person. Where'd she go? Okay, she's 28 now. Lustful, stressed, and confident. And lustful is... a woman's face that's dripping. Oh no, that's her finger. That's her finger. Alright. So Strati Solicit is her children are all dead because I killed them all. Oh goodness. This is so fucked up. Blah 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 blah. Solicit is pregnant with a baby. Okay, no, not really. It's not going that fast. Huh. I fucking love this though. Like, this baby is 1 year old and he has 5 martial. That's like our backup branch in case this entire family gets murdered. This line, the line from Nikeas, then this guy will carry on the struggle. Do roads do anything other than movement speed? No. But movement speed is quite important, because you never know when, well, I mean, you sort of know when there will be a rebellion, but, you know, it's like, I don't know, you build up your countries. It's a nice little added bonus that you can do. And they're working on an automation mode, so 50% movement speed is a big deal. Especially because a lot of those wars are like, oh, you have to win before X, Y, Z. If you can move around quickly, then you can really, you know, rebellions become a lot less of a problem. What's your opinion on trade in this game and the sameness of all religions and cultures? I like the trade system. I think the trade system's good. I like the way this works. I like how you... This is, like, trade, I feel like is one of those ways that you can really sort of customize your playstyle, I guess. Sort of. I mean, right now I'm always going for Papyrus in the capital. I don't usually deal with trade routes in other areas, although I could. It would make me a fuck ton of money. See, right now I've got 2 olives in my capital, right? So I've got 2 olives, and then I can pay 25 civic points to import that from Epirus, which will net me 80 ducats. 0.80, which is not unsubstantial. It's quite good. Or I could be like, well, Epirus is producing quite a bit, so we'll import Papyrus. Eventually, I'm going to want Papyrus in all of the Greek states. Because I made everything inside of Greece, I made them all into citizens. I still need to fight Epirus, or Phrygia one more time. Yeah, not looking forward to that one. Especially the AE that will generate, but... monthly loyalty I'll take, because you can never really get enough of that. So I like the trade system. I like the trade system a lot. I think it's way cooler than EU4's trade system. Because it's about actual goods that you get to certain places. I don't know. I think the trade system is quite nice. The religion thing... I mean, how many religions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, a million, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'd be very surprised if the religions don't get... I don't know, like, I mean, they all have different names, the blessings, but they do exactly the same thing. So, it would be kind of cool if you could get different freaking blessings. But then again... No, it would be kind of cool if they had different blessings. That's pretty much it. Now, I've got 0.17 tyranny takedown. Apparently, I didn't get any tyranny from imprisoning that wife. So, let's check characters that we have imprisoned. And see if they're the heads of family. So this guy's the head of a family, so I'm going to prescribe him and get some money out of that. And then we'll build some more marketplaces in Greece. Is this the border of Greece? I think it is.
I guess you can use this opportunity to say happy birthday. Already resubbed 3 SH weeks ago.
Shaylog, thank you for something for 8 months in a row, man. Tip out to you, sir. I need to fabricate another claim. I want to fabricate a claim on this guy. I could no CB, but... And we can't kill Dardania. Unless we also kill this guy. But the thing is, he's not very civilized, is he? So I'm not really sure if I want this land. Just yet. No, I don't want to have anything to do with this. So I might decide to, you know, vassalize them or something, but I think I'll just fabricate a normal claim. Yeah, I don't want to go to, I don't want to invade Phrygia whilst I still have this guy alive, because, you know, my child, my daughter has the blood of the Argeads, which gives me 10% aggressive expansion discount, and I'll permanently have that after that, which is quite substantial considering I already get like negative 25 right now, so the extra negative 10 is very powerful. Demand payment to the city, that's fine. Because, as a general rule, Negative modifiers get more powerful the more you get them. Let's buy some political power before that guy dies and it becomes more expensive. Well, it becomes more expensive the more you buy it. So I figured, let's just buy it one more time. It's not shockingly expensive yet. And we'll finally conquer our main state, and then we'll go conquer these. I don't think I'll bother to convert or to conquer Athens before flipping my law, because right now I've got a law, relaxed citizenship status, that makes it very cheap for me to promote people to citizens, which I need to do to buff up my research ratio. So yeah, I'm just kind of gonna wait on that. Oh, we have no general, but thankfully, oh, look at these babies, they're all so good. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. If you keep breeding these super babies, you're going to end up with constant freaking 10+ generals, because they all get like little freaking bonuses. What about Thrace? Did they make a baby? Please tell me he made a baby. Oh my god, his wife died. Well, that's a darn shame. I was going to get this Blood of Lysimachus and make some Uber generals, because then they would get 2+2 martial from the base. And like, if you do that for every baby, you're going to get god tier generals. But unfortunately, this guy bugged out and he became a permanent Olympic competitor. So, yeah. All hope was vested on this guy, but then he married someone that was 80 years old, so I had to assassinate his wife. And now he has no children, and he doesn't want to get a new wife. So, sad news bears. So that family is fucked. So I won't be able to get that one, unfortunately. That really is a darn shame. I don't want to assign, like... I certainly don't want to give this guy a job. Holy shit. Also, can we flip into a different law or idea? Because we have... I don't know, nation overview. I've got these two, but isn't there something nice in here? Ooh. I have enough tech for this. I might want to flip all of those ideas. What do we have right now? Improved maximum and monthly general loyalty. Not sure if I want to flip out of that monthly general loyalty, but I'll certainly want to flip out of that. Ooh, very nice. But I'll certainly want to flip out of that, Why are these guys all rebellious? All of my children have raised armies. What the fuck? the recent instability... What do you mean, recent instability? The recent instability caused by the death of Ferris Paragon Akide has created a power vacuum which certain scheming pretenders are all too eager to fill. Emboldened by avarice, they have raised hordes of malcontents and plot against the throne itself. 33? 32? Are they all super disloyal? These are all my brothers and sisters, man. Come on. Encouraged to become mercenary. Epirus gained word gets around until 13 December 521. Disavowed pretender, so I can just make them. If you hire Mania Akide once they have become a mercenary, they are likely to attempt to seize the throne again. Let's bribe her. She's loyal now, right? So I can unassign her from the army now, correct? No, but she shouldn't be automated. Scorn family, what the hell? No, you're not a Scorn family at all. Alright, so both of these are now loyal. Yes. So I bribed both of those. I can't bribe the third one, but at least I've averted a civil war. Because this guy's still disloyal. Now I could seize all of his assets. He's got 2,000 ducats, what the fuck? Right, my king was kind of rich. My king was kind of... Oh boy, but he's got a very nice son there. Hello. But I mean, no, this bloodline is always going to be shit because he doesn't have both traits. So, I'm not going to get this bloodline. Let's make him desserts in units so I don't have to... Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Why did you just become disloyal again? Oh, wait a minute. One thing I can do, I think, maybe, is assign them a different post now. So, who's the one that was controlling... Mania Akide, and she has... Oh, she's a general. Why is she even a general? I need to change the succession law so women can't become the ruler anymore. Also, how is the freaking Anthropotrid family scoring? Get the fuck out of here. 8 in Diplo. Disciples. Let's give him a job. Well, that's one. Is there anyone else that's good at something? Philip. 8 in... that. Philip Anthropotris. There you go. Okay, now who else? Solicit? Yeah, but I mean... Fuck, dude, I don't care about those. Nicolid? I don't think I care about these either, but... Oh, well, I kinda do, but I mean, they're not good at anything. I'll get oratory science, or I guess. Oh, no, here, we can give him that job. That way he'll be less scorned, or not scorned at all. The daughter of the bacilla, which is the heir now, got a disease. Should probably go take care of that. Yeah, that's fine. I need to change the succession law before this woman gets slaughtered or something. So we don't have a civil war coming. How's the loyalty doing here? Okay, it increases by 25 each month. Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay. And the loyalty over here is also increasing. And this guy's loyalty is decreasing. Can we bribe him? Is it still decreasing? It's still decreasing. Shoot. But at least he's loyal now. I think after a month tick, he'll... Yeah, okay. Good. Good. Glorious. So they're all loyal now, and I just got an army for free. We can create a new unit and disband some of these silly troops that we really don't need. Let's get rid of those, although the horses might want to stay. Hold on. I want to keep the horses so they can build roads, but the light infantry, that's just not feasible. So I'll get rid of those. I don't want too big of an army because it's hurting the treasury quite a bit right now, so... There you go, get rid of those troops. And then we've got this army. Once again, horses, I'll keep those. Because they can go build roads. And I think the rest is just going to be disbanded. Sure. I can't afford this, it's too expensive. I already had like 30,000 troops, like what do I need more for? No. Once again, I'll keep the horses. Alright, now I'm kind of in doubt. Maybe I keep a couple. I don't know if I actually get to keep these units, because they might just disband them. My legitimacy is slowly increasing. Could increase it more. Good. First, we're gonna probably want to change the succession law. Just in case my ruler eats a rotten herring or something. Whew. But I mean, if I didn't have any points at the time, I probably wouldn't have been able to fix it. Or if there was a different war on the go, or I had no money. But I mean, my realm was pretty damn stable. I shouldn't have gotten this succession war to begin with. Of course, they were going to try, but... Too little, too late, I guess. Alright, cool. I don't think I need to conquer that other guy to get the peace deal that I want. It's gonna destroy every building there that we don't need. I could no CB this. And I guess I will. I don't want to fabricate a claim on it. And then we'll head into religion, buy that down, and get back to +2 stab. Although +3 stab will be kind of nice, but... so this is the road building army, so let's keep building some more roads. This is another road building army, so let's build some more roads. And over here we have, well, not exactly a fixed army. I'd like to assign a general that's loyal. Yes, thank you. My birthday hat, no. Alright, and how's this guy's baby making going? Aha. Okay, good times. Is she already pregnant again? What the hell? No, okay. What about this guy? Oh boy. Got a little baby Napoleon over here. This just keeps bothering me, man. Like, how is this possible? I mean, come on. 4 years old, 9 in martial. Alright, it's another road that we can build. We might want to do a little something like that. What's my verdict on this game? 8.5. I'm just going to say 8.5 because I trust Paradox to fix the lag. So I'm not going to say 7.5 if it's not lagging, is it? 8.5. 8.5 with the potential to be a 12 out of 10. Where EU4 is an 11 out of 10. That's my verdict. And you can quote that if you want. I don't know. I really enjoy this game. So. But I understand criticisms and I mean certain things that I would have liked to see which don't really see, but I don't know how many civic or oratory points I need. I can't buy new ones. Am I paying max maintenance on the army? Let's not. Jeez, it's all so expensive. So expensive. Alright, got another thing. Gonna go for wrong culture group happiness. No, that's wrong culture happiness. Don't want any of that. I'll go for that. That's fine. 22% research speed. Cool, cool, cool. Also, Gorgorion. Oh shoot, I probably should have no CB'd that guy too, huh? Yeah, probably. It burned to Rome 8.5 corruption out of 10. No. No, really not. These areas are very disloyal because they're all the wrong culture. And, yeah, they're just really upset. Now, as I culture convert this, they're also upset because I'm culture converting. But as I culture convert this, they will slowly become loyal. Now, as you grow and as you culture convert, you can afford to have provinces disloyal, right? You can afford to have more and more provinces disloyal at the same time. Because if you have... And right now, I'm at exactly that threshold. I'm at 19.20%. If it gets any bigger than that... Sure, just become friends with that guy. If it gets any bigger than this, there will be a rebellion. These provinces will declare their independence and I will have to fight them in like a normal war to re-annex them into the realm. And they'll start with 100% loyalty again. So it'll take quite a while for them to rise up again. But ideally, we won't have that happen. I'm just gonna murder everything. Really need to change my succession law, but at the same time I want to change so many laws. I want to change so many laws. I was gonna no CB this guy as well, fuck it. I want Greece conquered, man. I want Greece conquered. Except for Egypt and Phrygia, because if I fight those, I won't be able to help myself and I'll... Hello? I won't be able to help myself and I'll just annex all of this and then 1 million aggressive expansion. We should put someone in jail, or rather we have someone in jail. The head of the Cadonian Nicaraguan family. Let's go prescribe him. Because our tyranny was at 0, so if your tyranny is 0, you're doing it wrong, because you've got passive tick down, so you should probably do something that makes the tyranny rise up again. Why was Epirus a good start for the Superhuman project? Because it allowed me, well, Mastodon would have been a better start, but I didn't want to play as Mastodon. I'm not that much of a babby. There you go, stand by piggy. Alright, cool. So, which succession law do I want then? Just agnatic primogenitor? I think so. Right, because I want the heir, right? I want this guy. Tactically inflexible. So the one thing that you were good at, you're now bad at. Oh my goodness. Let's just hope he never takes the throne. His children aren't really anything to write home about either. But he's already pretender now, so the die is pretty much cast. I mean, he's still a 10-10. He's not bad. He's gonna let me pick a lot of inventions. It's not like he's bad at all. He's quite good. I want the stoicism before it disappears. It's not a bad ruler. It's just that he doesn't have any oratory power, which you use to conquer shit, so... yeah, sure. Let's change the succession law right now. Although, she's not exactly in the process of dying. So maybe we citizenify the rest of Greece for now. Oh yes, always do that Philosophos event chain. Even though it makes them the Philosophos, which is shit because you get a 0 bonus out of it now, and this is, I think, supposed to give you legitimacy. So you need to take into account that this is probably going to drop, but you can get the scholar trait from this, which makes your ruler kick ass. Thank you, Sir Bab. Sergeant Nixon, thank you for gifting 10 subs, man. Tip out up to you, sir. Welcome aboard, guys. How you doing? Thank you, Sergeant Nixon. I think I'm gonna let him stay and get the 50 oratory power, which is quite useful because of all the laws we're gonna be passing. And she does have one corruption, which I can't get rid of, unfortunately. Take it, take it, take it, just take it. Just, oh no, just take it, just take it. How long has this siege been going on for? I should really assault more. This 42%. 42% is the new 77%. It doesn't get higher than 42%. Not from what I've been able to tell anyway. Alright, cool. Grab everything. Sergeant Nixon Pappy. Alright, cool. Secure this. Let's burn that thing. And now... it is time to get our people educated. We have... you know what? I'm not going to wait for this. Let's get rid of that. It's stupid, don't do that. I've got 216% out of 300% research efficiency. Now, let's try and see where we can push that. That's still Greece, that's still Greece. Is this Greece? That's definitely still Greece. Oh boy, a lot of people live there. Yeah, that's all Greece. Some more freemen. And that's all of my freemen. With that, we have a research efficiency of... oh, goodness, that was less than I'd hoped for. That was definitely less than I'd hoped for. You still have some tribesmen? Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to death push them in other places other than Greece because, you know, you need manpower as well, and I'm only gaining 461 because 50% of my country is freaking citizens right now. You're gonna need to be a little bit more specific than freezing. I don't... Like, is it crashing or is it slow? How much do I need for that to fix that law? Because I'm not going to be promoting citizens anymore. From now on, like after we fix this law, and then we fix that law, after that, it's going to be all... Sure. After that, it's going to be all, fabricating claims on people and switching governor laws. So where is it? Yeah, this one. And what shall we flip it into? I'm just gonna flip it into the top one because it has no real negative effects. How much points is that? 225. Okay. Can I buy those right now? Because I really want to see how smart our country can get. It'll be so nice. Thank you, Arnie. Is it possible to annex tribal vassals in the future, or am I stuck with them unless I declare best CB? I don't know. Maybe you can civilize them. I'm pretty sure because they are your tribal vassal, they are slowly getting civilized. I don't know for sure, though. Okay, so I'm going to go flip into landowners. And we had a research efficiency of 42%. And with this, we will have a research efficiency of 280%. Alright, well, I don't think we can get it much higher than that. And from this moment onwards, it's only going to drop down. So, that's fine. I think we can stay on tech for a very long time. Right now we're ahead of most of the world, but as we start blobbing, we're going to start falling behind. People are going to catch up, and people aren't only going to catch up, but we will probably fall behind a bunch of people. I don't know what I just stopped importing, but I noticed we can import papyrus. So I'd like to check the biggest area, citizen-wise, which will be Crete. Let's see if we can't import some papyrus to Crete. Thank you. Next would be Laconia. Import some papyrus from Memphis. Other than that, I don't really care about trade notes. But what did I lose? Grain? No. Iron? No. What did I lose? Earthenware? No. I don't know what I lost. I know I lost something. How's my citizen happiness? They have an average happiness of 100%. Okay. Wine? Really? But I produce wine. So that's stupid. I don't want wine. I could import more cloth. I mean, I could get steppe horses. You know what? I'll import some livestock, because I can't get any livestock, so I'll import some livestock. I forgot North America wasn't in the game. Why is there in Memphis? I don't know either, man. It's super confusing. Alright, so if we could change our succession law and then somehow make everybody support that one guy, then we'll be good to go. Could also maybe somehow kill this person, but and I guess then we can fight Phrygia. I don't know if I'll fight Phrygia before the end. Yeah, we can. I think we can go fight Phrygia. So let's get ready for that. So we're fighting Phrygia. I'll probably want, you know what, the light infantry should be fine, or the light cav will be fine to kill that. I want to keep building roads though. with those. So we'll keep those two armies here, and the rest, I think, is all actual armies. Yeah, the rest is all actual armies. So we'll get those over to Anatolia. Because that's where all of the fighting is going to be. And can I just dow you directly, or will that bring in the Seleucids? No, I could just down directly. Alright, I will have to fabricate a claim though. And then not demand what I'm fabricating on. So I'll fabricate on something like Knidos, or whatever. And then not demand that. So I don't have to fabricate on him again. Because I'll keep the CB. And I don't have to spend the points every time I fight him. And I can get that CB very quickly. Seek treatment for the girl that fell ill? Wait, who fell ill? Oh! Thank you. Also have some more marketplaces to build. Oh goodness, no, that's all of my money. I'm not gonna do that. I don't suppose we can imprison someone? No, all of our prisoners died. I think I'll fabricate the claim first, and then declare the war. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll fabricate the claim first, and then declare the war. That way I won't have to wait. And we can start fighting already. How's the road building doing? Okay, road building's doing fine. Let's build a road to Sparta. Didn't I want the ill person in my heir to die? No, not really. I mean, it would be nice because then I don't need to change the succession law, but I want to change the succession law anyway, because only males can pass on half the traits. So the females can only pass on the Archaea trait, which is the best trait out of all of them, but, you know, I want both of my children, so... And I can't have both with just females, because they can't pass on the male trait. But males can pass on, or the Archaea trait can be passed on by both. Oh, he's disloyal! Oh! Okay. Let's bribe him, and then we can assign someone else. Yeah, he's disloyal because of succession crisis. I'm not giving you any of that money. I was wondering why I couldn't, like, assign this army across the border there, but... do I go for the national... I think I'll go for the national unrest, because I need these provinces to turn loyal, otherwise I'll get a... I'm gonna get a rebellion anyway, after the next war. There's just no stopping it. I'm going to get a rebellion. There's literally no stopping it. It's going to happen. Like, it's going to take forever for these provinces to become loyal again otherwise. Now, I'm already culture flipping them, so they will flip loyal once I'm done with this, but it will take a long time. Alright, cool. So, let's get our troops on the border. That's fine. There's gonna be a fort there, I have so many armies. There's no way I can actually maintain the manpower for all of those. So it'll be curious to see how this war goes, because Phrygia has well, they have a lot of units, and I don't really, but I have tech, so my troops are by far way stronger than theirs. Let's get rid of that guy, he's just in the way. And these guys are all his vassals, so... You come to the Clark District often. I used to be an adventurer like you. Alright, we almost have the points. No, not you. Alright, one more. Okay, we have it. I'm going to fabricate a claim on... I think this, but only if it means I don't need to, like, sail on top of his islands. And I don't. I only need to occupy those two provinces. Right? Right. And then we're not going to be grabbing that. Grease fabricate on Archaea? No, because I don't want to grab. I don't want to conquer what I fabricate on, because then I have to fabricate on him again. This way I can use the same claim to dow him twice. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go. Boom! Thank you, fantastic! Tip out to use here. Fabricate twice? I could, but then I'd have to fabricate twice. See, right now I can fight him, not take this, and then the claim will last throughout the truce. Which means that after the truce is over, I can fight him again with the same CB, and I don't have to spend the oratory power to fabricate a new claim. So I can use the same claim to dow him twice. Because why would I spend the same price twice? That doesn't make any sense to me. So we're at war. We're at war with a lot of people. Gotta be careful here. I don't know if we've got generals in all of my armies. We don't. This guy's almost disloyal, but his loyalty is increasing. I'm not gonna risk that shit. And we'll focus on one enemy at a time. Now, as far as these goes, we can just split this army in a million pieces. If only that were the case. Can split this army though. Right, and we will need our navy over there, because they have that silly little island that's the capital of the state somehow. Alright, cool. How do I change the controls? I don't find the option. Which controls? To, split shit? I don't know. I just got used to the controls that were there. We got another military tech. Ooh, and more siege engineers. Very nice. That's basically the same as having a permanent cannon. I like that. Oh, and we're also going to need to land on top of this. Okay, one of my researchers died. That's fine. Also, are you loyal? Yes, he's loyal. Are you loyal? Yes, he's loyal. No, he's not loyal. Apparently, he's from a scorned family, which I find hard to believe. But whatever. I don't need a particularly good general, I don't think. So I've got so many different armies. It's, you know, at the start of the game, when you only have one army, a very good general is quite useful. But if you have all these armies, then, you know, you're not going to have the best general for the job all the time anyway. Now, what's that? Who belong? Ionia. Oh, Ionia. Can we go siege it down? No, we need to land on it. Shit. That's okay, I'll just get my boats over there. It's not like Phrygia has, oh, they only have 21 boats. Please tell me I have a leader on my boat. Okay, I do. So we do have a leader on the boat, so we don't necessarily need to worry about that, but, and maybe I'll bring the horses over. Thank you, Stefan. Maybe I'll bring the horses over. What time is it? I don't know if we'll be finishing this war. We'll see. Alright. My aggressive expansion is ticked down, but we don't have any prisoners, so we can't... oh, my tyranny is ticked down. But I reckon we'll be getting quite... He wants the side piece. We've received an offer of peace from the Hellenistic major power of Phrygia. They are offering us on the following terms we negotiated on behalf of our entire alliance. Phrygian Carialatoris to Epirus. Phrygian Lycia to Epirus. Launda to Epirus. Anua to Epirus. Bethania superior to Epirus. Phrygian Hellas to Epirus. That's tempting. Because it's free. They're giving so much. Yeah, but that is not nearly as much as it. He's giving me like 10% more score. It sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot. It's a bunch of islands and 2 goats on a stick. He's not giving me a lot. He thinks he's giving me a lot, but that's not a lot. He can give me a lot more. But I'm surprised that he'd be willing to give me that. I think they're working on that though. I don't know for sure. But yeah, if you down OPM, they'll offer to get full annexed if they think they're gonna lose the war. Like they won't fight to the end or whatever. Well, now my units stack up to theirs, but I think we're really good because we have. I mean, does that even do something? Like, it's supposed to like give me an extra roll, right? But all right, blessing of war, monthly war exhaustion. This supply limit, no. I guess I'll go for this. Yeah, sure. Another peace offer. Oh, now he's willing to give me quite a bit more. I still don't want to accept this. Oh boy. Well, if Thrace dows me, that means we get to fight them without needing to fight Seleucia, because Seleucia was guaranteeing them. And before I'm piecing out of this war, I am most certainly going to flip into the bellicosi stance, because we can demand a crap load of war score here, and I will. I'm not gonna peace out for nothing. Need at least 10k on this. And then I'll put these horses back in the boat and I'll just sail them over to Epirus, because there's a fort on this as well. Or at least we need to occupy it. I wonder when the Phrygian legions start marching over here. One time they'll be here like instantly, the other time it'll take them forever to get here. I don't know if they have like roads or whatever, but... But yeah, OPMs, if they think they lose, they'll offer to surrender. I think that's a bug. Because then when you like actually open up the peace deal, they won't even accept a white peace, right? But they'll offer to surrender if they think they can, or if they think they lose. Oh boy. Okay, now that's starting to be slightly dangerous. Then they've got a good general too. I don't have enough civic power to make a new trade deal. Alright, here we go. They're coming. Okay, never mind, they're not coming. I'm not ready for that battle yet, so I'm just gonna delay. Just force march those guys over. Oh, I never occupied this, my bad. I don't want to like move around with like 80k stacks because that's stupid. But that does... Wait, do I produce sheep? No, I don't. Oh, so give me sheep. And I'll import it from Egypt or something. Maybe the country that I was importing it from died or whatever. Let's wait until he's locked and then we'll reinforce this. I think there'll be a big battle here. It's on the hill, so I'll take it. Oh, and he instantly stopped moving there, but God damn it. Thank you, Mr. K Gods. Ripped grain imports, not in surplus. What? Oh, shit. Let's stop importing freaking sheep then. And they actually got a siege. That's kind of upsetting. Still, we've got our ticking rolling, so... Now, for some reason, demanding land off of his vassals is way disproportionately expensive. Like, I could annex, like, all of his shit, or I could annex all of his vassals. So I think I'm gonna choose the vassals, because these provinces are all disloyal. Now, they're slowly starting to become loyal, but I don't know. So I think I'm gonna just mostly annex the vassals here. At least if I can. Because yeah, for some reason those are always really expensive. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it's certainly a thing. Alright, they're coming in. They'll probably keep coming in even if I reinforce this. Yes, they are. And we have an 11 mil leader. I'm going to kill this reinforcing stack. Because obviously. Tactics? Oh shit, we're not on turtle? No, we're not on turtle. What are we on? Maybe I could switch tactics by getting a better general in there. What's he on? He's on shock. Alright. And this general will take over. And this general is not on shock. Because this general is on bottleneck, which is way better against turtle. Or moose, sorry. Does that work? Does throwing in a better general with a different tactic work? Because that would fucking revolutionize combat. Oh my god! No way! What? You know what that means? That means you need to start every battle with a derp-faced general so you get to see what tactic the enemy is using. Then bring in your main general, the one that has like one more martial pip. He will adjust the tactics of the battle and he is gonna fix everything. Huh! I ain't even mad. That's amazing. That's amazing. Because you're not supposed to be able to flip this during battle. That's amazing. Don't post this to Reddit. Keep it a secret so Paradox doesn't fix it. This is cool. Paradox shouldn't fix this. This is cool. This is fucking cool, okay? This is scouting. This adds depth. This is depth. Depth. This is cool. This is cool. You can send like a little scout over. Oh, what are they using? Well, they're using the moose. Okay, then we'll use the turtle. Send a little junior guy over.
Yeah,
what are they doing? They're marching around like a moose. We'll march around like a rhino, except if they're walking around like a wolf. In that case, we'll be a brummy. You know, it's cool. I like it. Otherwise, it's just like a guessing game. Although they'll not flip tactics if all the time. Although I have seen them flip it. That's cool though. Anyway, guys, there's no way I'm going to be finishing off this war today. Can I? Or right now, because I'm going to go celebrate my birthday. Let's take a look at what we can demand so far. So yeah, like, see, this is freaking 35 war score. If this were him, it would be like next to nothing. It'd be so cheap. But like, for example, Hellas is like, Greece is like the same size basically. Probably even more people in Hellas, honestly. There's probably more people in here. But for some reason it's more expensive. The aggressive expansion though. Look at that. Negative 10, negative 15, 20, 25, 30, negative 33% aggressive expansion. Beautiful. So this would be 82% war score, and then if we flip to... Which, once again, if I only demanded Phrygia's land, it would be a complete joke. I could just full annex Phrygia and ignore these. This guy has a lot of papyrus, and I need papyrus to bring into my Greek regions, because all of these regions are citizen regions, so I need to bring papyrus to every one of them, so I can get 20% national research points, and I'd be willing to pay that. So I want this papyrus farm. Yes. Anyway. That's like that. Now if we flip from appeasing into bellicosi, we get another 20% war score cost reduction, and then that 82 becomes... That doesn't make any sense. Oh no, it does, because a lot of them already have the minimum price of 1, I think. Yeah. At least I'm assuming that's why. I don't think something can cost less than 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then for some reason that doesn't apply to like this guy or something. Or properly apply to this guy. Like these cities are way too expensive. This doesn't make any sense. Like for some reason annexing vassals is way more expensive. I should just leave the vassals be, to be honest. Like this is so stupid. It's also more expensive AU-wise for some reason. I don't get it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you guys with this for today. I'm going to go celebrate my birthday. So thank you guys for watching. Why don't I just take the Papyrus province and annex Phrygia with the rest of the war score? I'm not going to be annexing Phrygia with the rest of the war score. I'm not going to be annexing all of Phrygia. All I'm going to be annexing is a snake. I'm going to be annexing a snake because I want to reunite the Alexander Empire, and I only need provinces for that, and not that many at that. I only need Thebes, Athens, Lysimachie, Gordion, Alexandria, Memphis, Gaza, Tyros, Antigodia, Amphion, Ammon, Babylon, Seleucia, and I'm going to snake through those provinces, and that will give me a claim on all of former Alexander's empire, so I don't have to fabricate claims in the state. Good luck with that. So I don't need to fabricate. You're so fucked. I don't need to fabricate claims on any of this, which is quite nice. So, thank you. Bye bye. Good night. Have a good one. Have a nice King's Day if you live in the Netherlands, and have a nice normal day if you live somewhere else. I'll be seeing you guys again probably tomorrow, but no guarantees. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know, but maybe. We'll see. I said I wasn't gonna stream today, but it's a birthday. Anyway, thank you. Bye bye, and have a good one. AI dying to revolts like EU for normal. Well, no, because the thing is, if these guys win, then it doesn't die. They just become this. So it's not like they're gonna die. It's like this is gonna, it's like a Hoi 4 civil war. This is gonna win and then they'll be fine, but you know, they have to fight it out first. Anyway guys, thank you and bye.